I am on a mission to change the world, one person at a time. And today that's you, because you are choosing to watch this video. Welcome to ECC TV, where you can explore, create, and connect to who you've always been. I'm Lori, also known as Lady Lori, and your host at ECC TV. If you like this video and like to hear more content about how to become the superhero of your life, go to ECC TV 321 on YouTube or scan the QR code with your smartphone. Hope to see you soon. Are you struggling to create a life you love? I was. I was so unhappy with my job, my weight, my relationships, with my husband and my kids. I had developed anxiety over commuting to work over an hour a day, 5 days a week. I was trying to create abundance in my life, but I was feeling stuck deciding even what I wanted. I had been making decisions based on what others wanted instead of what I wanted, and I was resistant to both. So I wasn't making any decisions about what I wanted. I had silenced myself and shut down my needs. I was failing to serve myself at all. So I began my never-ending quest for guidance. I bought self-help books, took countless online personality tests and courses, trying to create a reality I wanted. Plus, I was programmed that if I wanted to succeed, I had to go to school, work hard, get a degree, and land a job. I was slaving my time for money, redundancy of my job, and being part of that corporate rat race. I had always been so busy, quote unquote, living from going to school, raising my 5 kids while I was working on top of it. My focus was on my family and my career. I was so busy that when I watched past videos or looked at old pictures, it was as if it had never happened to me. Then I gained the knowledge and understanding how to create a life I love. I learned that it was BS, my belief systems holding me back. As a superconscious creator, I founded the Evolutionary Creative Change process. The ECC process provides the method to awaken to who you are, discover your divine powers to live the life you were born to live, and become who you've always been. Because of this process, my life is full of abundance, and I'm living a life I love and manifesting more of it. I continue to take the next steps on my journey to create new desires. But it wasn't always this way. I did not know at the time that I had a narcissistic mom and an unavailable father. While I had become a lover of nature and learning and creating, I had also been programmed by my parents to believe I was unlovable and developed a fear of abandonment. Didn't know about these things. The other problem was my life was not driven by anything. Not guilt, resentment, anger, not fear, not materialism, nor did I need approval. As Katy Perry's song says, I felt like a plastic bag. Oh my gosh, drifting through the wind, wanting to start again. I felt so paper thin, like a house of cards, one blow from caving in. I lived my life aimless directions. I was wandering through life without knowing what I truly desired. Don't get me wrong, I knew that this was part of God's purpose for me, was to have my wonderful children. They are great blessings in my life. But since my children have moved out, I feel like my life has motion without meaning, activities without direction, and events without reason. My life seems trivial, petty, and kind of pointless. When I tried to change, I would oscillate back and forth to my old ways, typically within 3 days. How sad is that? I was aware that I was making choices subconsciously to be lovable and not abandoned. Again, I was not aware that I was making choices based on these subconscious limiting BS belief systems. Then I experienced 6 hours of unconsciousness. It was July 14th, 2018, a hot Vegas summer day at the pool. We were on a staycation at the Aliante Casino Hotel Spa in Las Vegas when I passed out, and I spent 6 hours at the hospital in ER. My husband and I had been at the pool all day for about an hour when all of a sudden I began throwing up. My husband did nothing to help me, just kept drinking. It was the pool attendant who asked him if I was okay when they noticed I was passed out. I don't even remember anything about the ambulance ride, nothing, and arriving to the hospital. I just woke up and I was there. Turns out my husband had been making me strong drinks at the pool. I had alcohol poisoning. After my husband took me home from the hospital, he returned to the hotel. Didn't come home till the next day. That was it. I had had enough. This was my moment on fire when everything changed. I promised myself that I would get out of this toxic relationship with this man. The next month, I moved out first to a room where I rented, and then for my first apartment where I lived alone for the first time ever. I began a new path to discover my true self using the energies of the moon. About a year into my new journey, I decided I wanted the freedom to create what I choose to create for my income instead of working 9 to 5. I had attended what was called the Magnetic Mind Certification Facebook event to learn about the Magnetic Mind Certification with Chris Duncan right before I was going on vacation with my friend. I wanted to be certified, but I told them I'd get back to them after my vacation. When I got back, I did some research about the program and other programs like the Emotion Code. And then I prayed about it. The next morning, I woke up with the desire to go gambling. I was free to do whatever I wanted. Before I went, though, I prayed to God again for a jackpot if I was to join and become a spiritual millionaire. Guess what happened? I hit a large jackpot for over $9,000, the most I had ever won in 20 years. But more importantly, I knew that God had spoken to me, so here I am today. Now, I desire to be a conscious creator every day in flow and focus with my true self. I want to live my life's purpose to help young adults understand and use their divinity to create their desired reality. I am learning to serve and love myself and to be my own self. I have also want to create other divination tools and devices, master lunation, and an author on how to parent in this structure. For my future after that, my vision for my desired reality is that I'm enjoying my life and leaving a legacy through my spiritual business. Everything happens for a reason is one of my mottos. And there's collateral beauty in all life's experience. I love my life now, even though I've been through a lot. I've accomplished a lot, even though I've lost a lot. I'm so grateful for my past self and for God's loving supports. As a superconscious creator, I founded the Evolutionary Creative Change process. The ECC process provides the method to awaken to who you are, discover your divine powers to live the life you were born to live, and become who you've always been. Because of this process, my life is full of abundance, and I'm living a life I love and manifesting more of it. I continue to take the next steps on my journey to create new desires. Are you feeling lost and seeking guidance, inspiration, and support to help discover how to lead a fulfilling life? Then the book I wrote, Discover the Magic in You, is the perfect book for you. Whether you're a teen, young adult, or someone who wants to find a purposeful life, this book can help you align your true desires with your life. To order your copy of the book, Discover the Magic in You, go to errorcorrectingcode.com or scan the QR code on the screen using your smartphone camera. It's your turn to create a life you love with connections and freedom and deep purpose. Stay tuned to this channel to learn about the 5 steps of the evolutionary creative change process that I use to awaken to my divinity, to unleash your God-given potential, and create a structure to take actions based on true choices, guided by your intuition or superconsciousness. Please like this video and subscribe today so you'll get notified when the content's available. And thank you for watching, and God bless you.